Awesome, man. Well, first of all, it's fun to hear that story. Give it up for David Adams. Drop some one in the comments. David, if you see some people in the waiting room, feel free to let them in as they come. And you brought me back down memory lane. Very, very honored that you're here and grateful. A lot of you guys are going to get to know David as the days, the months, and the years go on. He's been, was in corporate America for a long time, was a manager at a very successful business. And now he is a coach in the business space. He's a high performance coach. He's been trained by Brendon Burchard. He's got the certificate, and we're just attracting ridiculously great human beings. And that's what we want to do with this thing. I look at here, most of you guys I know, friends, new friends, old friends, and it's fun to see where we're going. And tonight is really designed informal, but we want to cast the vision and share an opportunity with you guys of what we're very excited about. And for those of you I have not had the pleasure of meeting, my name's DJ. I've been in the direct selling industry for 27 years. I've owned some traditional companies, and myself, along with my business partner, Jay Kevorkian, we are the co-founders of Levarti, what you're about to see tonight. And we're excited, and I'll be very transparent with you guys tonight. We can definitely answer some questions at the end. Just sit back and relax and absorb, and just, what I want you to do is see if your vision and your future aligns with where our vision is going. And if it does, let's have some fun and travel the world to make some money together. If it doesn't, maybe you know somebody that could benefit for what we're doing. When we started this idea, we weren't looking to start this idea. I'm a builder. I'm a field guy. I love being in the trenches. I love getting dirty and doing the dirty work. And, when I look back at my 27-year career, and I love interaction, by the way, so I'm going to ask you guys some questions. Feel free to interact in the chats with me. But how many of you have been in businesses and you've worked in companies, maybe as an independent rep or a distributor, and you've had corporations run your corporate side, and for some reason along the way, maybe they pivoted, maybe they changed the vision, the direction of where they were going, and you felt a little bit let down? Anybody ever feel let down by a corporation before? Anybody? I see one person. That's good. A couple of you, good. Well, not good, but good because you're here tonight. That's how this company actually got started. I was with a previous company. We became a top producer. We had a vision beyond what they may have seen, and we asked for some significant changes. And for whatever reason, it wasn't aligning with theirs. So one of the things that my business partner Jake said, hey, you've been a top producer. You've been doing this for over 2 decades. You know how to do this. What do you say you and I own a company together? And I sat back and I didn't answer right away. I took a couple of days to think about it, pray about it, and just manifest what it would actually look like. And you'll get a chance to meet him. He's not on here tonight. He's out in the mountains. He may join us, but he has very spotty service tonight. And, one thing I'm very blessed and honored to be able to call Jake my business partner is not only has he built many successful businesses, he's had high performers become very successful through his lineage of his company, but he's also been a top producer. And our vision for this company is to build this for the field, from the field, meaning we are going to build this with everybody. I'm on corporate calls throughout the day, and I like the field calls a lot better. Let's just say it at best, as I'd much rather be on the calls like this, sharing the vision, co-creating. And that's really what we're doing. Is we wanted to create a vehicle and a track for you to run on, where you can actually call this place home and know that the corporate field is building this not only for them, but for you. We've got an incredible operations team that has helped many, many companies expand internationally around the world. Most people don't invest this much time, energy, money, and resources into tools and systems and people until they're doing multiple millions of dollars a month. And what I can share with you is we are starting this company debt-free. We are not borrowing any money. This is all money out of the owner's accounts. And, we've got a nice reserve. So we're debt-free, we're self-funded. We've brought in a lot of operational team members that are better than us in areas that we're not as good as they are. We know where our expertise is, and we're not afraid to invest in what we're doing. We've got a complete back office technology being developed as we speak. We got a front-end marketing app that's already developed. We're just fine-tuning a few things. We've got a technology that's going to disrupt the travel industry that I'll get into. And we've got an incredible marketing team and just great field leaders and human beings. I believe somebody has the higher power has their pulse on what we're doing. And so what I want to share with you guys tonight is the vision of what we're creating and where we're going. Now that we're going to attract two types of people to what we're doing. All right. We're going to attract people that love to travel and create experiences and memories with the people that they care about the most. How many of you, just out of curiosity, love to travel? Anybody? Drop some engagement in the chats. How many of you have a bucket list? What's on your bucket list? And let me ask you a third question. What would you say the number one or number two reason why people don't travel more than they wish they could? I see Bali coming on here, money, time. We've got Bora Bora, yes, Bora, money, Santorini, the chat's blowing up. Too expensive, scuba diving, work too much. France, awesome, Paul, take me with you. And so, David, we got someone, all right, perfect. Complicated the book. We got Greece. Yes, Terry, I love that. So here's the truth of the matter is we wanted to create an environment where we could eliminate the top two objections, which is time and money, because we know that if we can create a system for you to win in, because how many of you have traditional businesses, or maybe you work as an employee, or maybe you're a top performer in your profession, but we all want more income, we want more time, we want more freedom. And that's really what this is designed for people just like you, and more for people just like us. And so what we wanted to do, and just listen to the next few words I'm going to share with you, is we created a technology by combining all the softwares that I just shared with you, where we're going to disrupt the travel industry. We're going to disrupt it. How many of you would agree that Uber disrupted the taxi industry? Anybody? How many of you would agree that Amazon disrupted the way retail is done today? Would you also agree that Netflix disrupted the way Blockbuster and many movie industries do business today? I'll share a funny story. Growing up, my mom was an entrepreneur. She actually owned a video store. It was called Now on Video. And now it was obsolete, right? Because now Netflix. But I just saw a week ago on the news that they're bringing back VHS iconic stores. And they're calling it, there's a name they're calling it, but it's like, an antique, if you will. It's an antique store, and they're bringing back VHS. And I remember calling my mom like, hey, you still got any of those in the closet? Because there's a store in Austin where I live that's coming back, and they're making a really cool vibe out of it. But it's obsolete. Netflix disrupted it, didn't they? But if you notice in the App Store, would you agree there's not been a travel technology and app that has actually disrupted the travel industry before? Think about that a minute. And so I know it's a bold statement, but that's what we're going to do. And this is the meeting before the garage meeting of a Microsoft or an Apple or an IBM, or the Facebook meeting in a dorm room. This is this is early on. And what I want you just to understand is, all of us know the people that said yes in those meetings because they're all billionaires today. But none of us know the people that said no, do we? It's a pretty important question. So I'm going to share with you guys about the product. I'm going to share with you the vision of the membership and of what we're doing. We added a tremendous amount of value. And then I'm going to share a second part of this, because there's a lot of people out there right now that are fighting the word inflation. How many of you know people that might be struggling to put some food on their table? get their kids to school. I know people that have 4, 5, 6 kids trying to figure out the school system right now, trying to figure out food, trying to figure out groceries, trying to figure out clothing. A lot of people have a lot of credit card debt. And a lot of people don't want to take necessarily more time away from the people they care about the most. But if there was systems in place where you could build this in your own living room from your mobile phone or in your own community in the nooks and cranny of time to create another stream of income, does that excite people in your network? Maybe that's not you, but maybe you know people that could use something like this. How many people do you know that drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash? They're getting their real estate license, insurance license, financial planner's license. They're looking for ways to make money. We live in a gig economy. And so what we figured out how to turn this device into an ATM machine. I see my friend Denise on here with her beautiful daughter. I know she doesn't want to go back to being a dental assistant. She made incredible money, but she would love to make money from home so she can be a full-time mommy. That's the kind of stuff we're going to share with you guys tonight. So I'm going to share with you guys the vision of the product. I'm going to share the vision of how you can get paid by sharing a subscription all over the world. One thing I love about travel, it is universal. We have people on here from almost every time zone in the US. We have people from international on here. This is going to be a global business, and we're just excited that you're here to see it firsthand. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me know. I was testing this before everybody got on because I had to make sure that we were good to go. But can you guys see my screen coming up live to you? Yes, give me a thumbs up, David, if you see it. Awesome. You guys see it? Perfect. So here's what I want you guys to understand. We are a membership. We are a subscription, but I'm going to break this down to you. We have disrupted the travel industry. I want you to hear these words, where you are going to get access to unpublished rates that the public does not get access to. All right. You cannot find these rates on the internet anywhere. You can't go to Google. You can't go to Expedia, Travelocity, Booking.com, Kayak, Priceline, none of that. Orbitz doesn't happen. Okay. And we're going to show you a way where you can travel for wholesale instead of retail. And I'm going to kind of expose the travel industry just with my words with you guys a little bit. I don't know if you're aware, but there's 97% of the online booking agencies that you all book through are owned by 2 companies. All right, they're owned by 2 companies. They're owned by the Expedia Group, and they're also owned by the Booking.com group. Drop in the chat for me when you normally book travel. Where's your go-to? Is it Google? Is it Priceline? Is it Kayak? Is it Expedia? Is it Hotels.com? I see Expedia, I think, is winning. Travelocity. So a lot of you got all the above. That's where most people go. Now, how many of you guys have ever gone to a grocery store before? And you've gone to the grocery store and you've done self-checkout. And the groceries cost the same amount of money, don't they? And when you check out, you're doing the work and they're just making sure you don't steal anything, right? And that's really the truth of the matter is. So you're doing the work, they're making money. See, when you go to the internet and go book your travel, you're paying retail. They're not discount, they're not wholesale. They've got a great marketing strategy that we all bought into. But when you do all the work, they're making a commission. In fact, you can go research this because the Expedia Group and the Booking Holding Groups are publicly traded companies. I did this last week. If you go Google them when we're done, not right now, but when we're done, year to date, 2023 combined, the net income. So there's gross and there's net. The net income after all expenses, take home money, buy a yacht kind of money, they've netted $3.4 billion this year in 2023. $3.4 billion combined. Now, I hate to tell you this, but that's your hard-earned money. Think about that a minute. That could have went towards groceries, diapers, baby formula, more vacations, debt, college. Think about all that kind of stuff. So we figured out a way to reallocate that money and put it back in your pocket. How many of you like that idea? Anybody? And so what we did is we created a subscription-based model that's going to disrupt, and I'm going to show you that right now. We have a couple different levels of membership. We have a coach membership. It's $50 a month. We have a premium membership, which I'm going to go through here in a minute. If you are a traveler, you're going to love the coach membership. And I'm going to break this down for you, but we also made this very, very attractive for you on a daily basis. All right. So here's what I mean by that. So it's $99, no matter what level of membership you decide to get, it's going to be $99 to activate your membership for the very first month. Okay. And then your second month on, it's either going to be $50 a month or $100 a month, depending what level of membership. Now, you might be asking me, well, if I'm paying $50 a month, am I still getting a great savings? Yes. If you travel once a year, at least 4 or 5 days or nights a year, you're going to save more than the cost of the yearly subscription just from the savings alone. All right. I've seen deals on our app up to 80% below the retail price. So they're on there, and we'll do a live free demo for you. You can get with the person that invited you on here and schedule a one-on-one demo. We'll show it to you. We'll pick where you love to travel, your bucket list. If you travel for business or sports, we'll show you those destinations one-on-one so we can get your actual examples for you. All right. Now, what comes with the subscription or the membership? Look on the bottom right of your screen in the blue box. You can see all the benefits. You get up to 70% off hotel savings. These are hotels that you go to all around the world, whether it's the Ritz-Carlton, whether it's the Marriott, whether it's a motel on a road trip. It literally, the Four Seasons, it doesn't matter. 5-star to 2-star, you can get everything you can find online. You can find on our app. You're just putting more money back in your pocket. Rental cars, cruises. And is there anybody like to go on cruises on here, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Now, if you look at the fourth bullet down, it says Lavardi coins. What are Lavardi coins? Well, Lavardi is the name of our company. And anytime you book a cruise through our portal, you're going to get 10% back in the form of coins, which is dollar for dollar credit. It goes in your travel account. So when you book your next vacation, you can buy down your next hotel. So for example, let's say you book a cruise for you and your family. It's 5-6 people go. It's $5,000. You're going to get $500 back into your travel account in the form of Lavardi coins that you can use towards your next vacation. There's no limit. There's no gotchas. It's very simple to understand. We also have access to 400,000 plus activities. Is there anybody that likes to go to sporting events like World Series, Super Bowls, football games, basketball games, soccer games, college sports, concerts, anything like that, entertainment? You can book those below retail through our site. All right. Also, if you want to just go get a weekly condo anywhere around the world, we have these deals called these weekly stays where we get exclusive inventory as low as $199 a week, starting with a studio to 3-bedroom properties, whether it's in the US, Mexico, Canada, Europe, Greece, it doesn't matter, all over the world. And then does anybody like to go on some excursions or tours when they go on vacation? I know I saw some friends of mine on here, Steve and Don. They can't sit still at a resort when they go on vacation. They have to go explore. Well, we partnered up with 700 plus tour companies. So instead of paying retail, you get it for wholesale all around the world. Anybody ever want to go to a safari by chance in Africa? Well, instead of going and paying retail, you can book it when you're on vacation through our app and get it for below retail, which is very, very exciting. Yes, you get a mobile app that brings the travel experience to your fingertips. All right. So that is our coach membership, but I left something out and I did that intentionally. If you look at the top left of your screen in the blue box where it says coach membership, and the bottom half, it says includes restaurant credit equal to monthly membership fee. What does that mean? Well, we partnered up with the largest, how do I say this? The largest restaurant network in the United States. In fact, my good friend, my business partner, is actually friends with the majority shareholder of this company. That's how we struck this deal. How many of you heard in business, it's not what you know, but who you know? And let me tell you, I know someone who knows somebody who knows somebody, all right? That's how we got this deal done. But here's how it works. When you activate your subscription for $99, you're going to get $100 restaurant credit in your account that you can use at tens of thousands of restaurants coast to coast throughout the United States. And every month when you pay your subscription, whether it's $50 or $100, you're going to get another $50 or $100 restaurant voucher. They roll over, they stack up, they don't expire. So in essence, how many of you drop a comment if you eat out at least 2 or 3 or more times a month, whether it's for coffee and donuts in the morning, a deli in the afternoon, or fine dining in the evening? All right. How many of you like Italian food, Mexican food, American food? Doesn't matter. Chinese food, it's all there. All right. Everything that restaurants you probably already know. And so when you buy into your subscription, we're going to give you a dollar for dollar credit. Now, how it works is very simple. If your bill, for example, is $50, you can use $25 from this credit. The other $25 you pay out of pocket. So basically 50% of your bill every time you eat out, you can use from your subscription. Drop a 1 if that made sense. That's why I asked if you eat out at least 2 or 3 times a month, because if you do, I promise you, you will go through this. All right. So how many of you guys like that coach membership? Is it loaded or what? We're going to disrupt the travel industry. I'm just saying. Now, we do have a premium membership. Works the exact same way. $99 activation fee first month, nothing more. And then $100 a month. You get everything that was in the coach. And then you also get some premium. Yes, you get the $100 restaurant voucher. But if you go on the bottom right, go look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, the bottom 3 bullet points. Those are the difference makers. How many of you love going to the doctor? You probably will say nothing. Nobody, right? Nobody likes going to the doctor, because if you got pink eye, you know you got pink eye. You got to go confirm it. You need a copay. You got to leave. You got to wait for a prescription. We know what we've got, right? We know our bodies. Well, how cool is it that you get what's called Doc in a Suitcase? It's unlimited access, fully accredited, licensed doctors all around. No matter where you are around the world and traveling, you can call in a doctor. They can do a FaceTime. You can tell them your symptoms. You can save a trip. You can save a copay. It comes with the subscription. If you don't have health insurance, this is a huge benefit for you. We also give you daily deals. How many of you like shopping? Where are my ladies at? You guys like some shopping? Cashback rewards. You get an average of 5% cash back at all major stores around the United States. It's unbelievable. It's a huge deal. And then flight insurance. Now, I hate to put a little damper on the mood, but flight insurance, you get $200,000 in coverage on every airline ticket you purchase. What does that mean? Well, God forbid something happens to the flight that you're on. The people that you left behind on vacation, they get the $200,000. It's a life insurance policy every time you book a trip. You know your loved ones are taken care of. That's what it means. It comes with our subscription. It's a great security blanket for the people you care about the most. That is the premium United States membership. Now, where are my international members at? I know we got international peeps on here tonight. I know they're also going to watch the recording because we got a lot of text messages going, it's going to be 2 a.m. It's going to be midnight. So they're going to watch us in the morning. But we have an international membership. It has everything that the other packages have, but we spruce this one up big time. If you look on the top left in the blue box on the lower part where it says includes, this one here gets everything that I've already mentioned, okay? The only difference is this also includes a VIP concierge service. Has anybody heard of a company called Rolls-Royce before? A very nice car company. You guys heard of Rolls-Royce before? Well, we have the same concierge package and concierge service, believe it or not, as Rolls-Royce does without buying the car. That's as simple as it gets, all right? You also have a Fast Pass passport visa service. where if you need a 911 personal assistant to help you either find, get you a new passport, you lost it, got stolen, forgot about it, it expired, you got a trip coming up, that service comes with it. Also, if you look on the bottom right, the last bullet point, it comes with a Virgin experience. This is for the adrenaline junkies that want to drive exotic race cars, do the most high intense adrenaline things around the world that you can possibly imagine. So we loaded this up. We'll continue to add more value as we go. Drop some ones if you guys like this subscription. I got to make sure you guys can see what we got going on. So Terry, just to answer your question, that's an international package. People in the United States can definitely get the international package or the US. The only difference is the international packages don't have the restaurant monthly value. And you in the US, unless you're traveling over to the UK, don't have the Virgin experience, but you can get with the person that brought you on. We'll share more about those details. So that's the membership, guys. This is when I'm saying we're going to disrupt the travel industry. We're going to create a community. We're going to create a culture that people don't want to leave. We've got some some things in the works for curated trips. We're doing some micro influencer things that are going to be rolling out as well, and just so much more, guys. You're just getting a little peek under the hood. But I'm going to switch gears a minute, because I know there's a lot of you. Drop a 2 in here if you know some people that could benefit from this membership, whether they love to travel with their friends and family, maybe they travel for business, or maybe they want to travel even more knowing they can save a ton of money. Well, now what I'm going to share with you is actually what you can actually benefit from if you decide to become an affiliate with our company. An affiliate just gives you basically the rights to sell our app. That's really what it is, but we're going to compensate you. So instead of spending money on billboard ads or magazine ads or newspaper ads or radio ads or TV or through YouTube or Facebook, we're going to take that same marketing dollars, and we created an affiliate program where you could just promote and share this app offline in your own community locally or through the internet all over the world, and we're going to compensate you for it. Now, I'm going to talk about 3 ways we get paid. I'm going to show you how to have some fun and ride what we call the jet stream, okay? And I'm going to break this down for you. But the very first way, and you can take screenshots of these for later, guys. I will tell you, to become an affiliate, it's $50 annually, not monthly, but annually. But I'm going to give you a little surprise here at the end, okay? If somebody wants to be a reseller or an affiliate of our product, it's a $50 annual fee that just helps us with payroll and 1099 incomes and all the goodies when that comes to business operations, okay? Now, there's 3 ways we get paid. The first income stream is what we call a direct commission. Now, how many of you would like to get paid daily? Anybody like to get paid daily on here? Daily commissions, that's a real thing, by the way. Leanne Warner wants to get paid daily. Amy wants to get paid daily. Katrina wants to get paid daily. All right, there you go. All right, so here's how it works. When a member activates their account with the $99 activation fee, you're going to get 48% of that, which is $47.52, and that is paid daily, paid out daily. And then from month 2 and beyond, depending on what level of membership they get, you're going to get paid 10% of that membership, whether it's the $50 or the $100 tier. And that's going to be ongoing as long as they maintain their subscription. So $5 to $10 every single month, that as long as they maintain their membership. All right. Now, the second way we get paid, which I'm going to go to the next slide in a minute, is called our revenue share model. Our owners took 33% of the top line revenue, the gross revenue, and we're sharing that with you as our affiliate so we can co-create this together. How many of you would like to get paid like an owner without taking the risk? Anybody on here? Because that's what income stream number 2 is all about. And before I go to the next slide, I want you to understand something. We gamified our compensation plan. The $50 membership, you get 1 point. So if you want to write that down, you can. And the $100 membership, you get 2 points. All right. And then again, we took 33% of the gross revenue and we're giving it back to you to help us co-create this. And then the third way, for the people that really want to take this to the next level and kind of be on that inner circle, if you will, we also created a check match. And I'll go over that in a minute. So let's dive into it. Take a screenshot of this. There's a lot of numbers on here, but I'm going to simplify it for you. So just listen. We're going to have some fun here. So let me break down what you're looking at first. We're going to start on the left side of your screen. That column where it says revenue pools, we actually have 11 pools because you can see the third one down says 2+. I'll talk about that. The second column from the left is how much revenue is in each pool. So we divided it equally and put 3% in each pool. The middle column is how many personal points you need to qualify for each pool. Now the fourth column from the left, second from the right, is by far what I consider one of the most important topics of this slide, because I want you to understand, how many of you heard in business, timing is everything? Has anybody ever heard that before? Timing is everything. So I want you to understand something. An affiliate of ours, a friend of mine, Hank, came up with the term jet stream. I loved it. We adopted it because I want you to understand, everybody that joins this company after you enroll and get a timestamp in will come in after you, all right, which is huge, because anybody that joins during our founders launch, which is right now, will be in the top 1% of this company. But everybody that joins Levarti after you get started will be in that fourth column after you for the rest of your life of being a part of our company. That's big, by the way. So let me explain what that means. How do I get in the first revenue pool? Well, you need 3 personal points, and you need the company to grow by 5 points. Let me give you a theoretical example. Let's say you get started at the premium level. You get your own membership counts, by the way, so you get 2 points, okay? And then if you go get one customer, one member, and they become a premium member, that's 2 points. So that's 4 points. So personally, you have enough points to get in the first revenue pool. Now, from the company down, whether I put a sale in, my business partner Jake puts a sale in, maybe Sloppy, some of you know Joe Smith, aka Sloppy, he puts a sale in, maybe Leanne puts a sale in. For everybody in the companies, all the last sales go under the last person. So 3 sales from the time you get started will fall underneath you. So literally, you could be in the first pool in your first day by just getting 1 sale, because the company will grow by 5 points a day, no matter what. It already happened today. All right. So now, where can you go anywhere in the world today and make 1 sale and be in a position to make a percentage of a revenue of an entire company? See, most people, when they join a home-based business or a direct selling company, you only get paid on your sale, number 1. And if you decide to build a team, you get paid a percentage of your team sales. Does that make sense? Drop it 2 if that just made sense to you. Now, with our company, you get paid off your sales, but then your sales open the door for you to get paid off the entire company. That's what makes us different than anybody else in our game today. Let's fast forward. How do you get to pool 6? Well, you need 30 personal points. That could be 15 customers at the premium level, or 30 customers at the coach level, or a combination of. All right. Now, and then the company has to grow by 1,000 points. We will do that during the founders launch. That'll happen organically. Now, what I want you to also understand is when you're in pool 6, you're still in pool 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So you're sharing the revenue in every single pool along the way. Now, let's hypothetically say we're doing it, we're just launching, but when we get to $1 million a month in revenue, there's going to be $30,000 in each pool. And that's just going to be divided equally by how many people are in each pool. So if there's 1,000 people in a pool, they'll divide it equally. If there's 100, it'll be divided equally. If there's 10, it'll be divided equally. Now, I'm sure you can imagine the higher up the pools you go, the less bodies will be in the water. Does that make sense to everybody? It's as simple as that. There will be less people in pool 10 than pool 1. Would you guys agree with that statement? So just know that the faster you get in the pools and to climb and gamify this thing, the more money's going to be in your pocket. Now, I will tell you, because we have actuaries, we have number crunchers. I know that pool 6 will pay between $5,000 and $8,000 a month in residual income when you get to pool 6. I'm just telling you, we know the numbers. We know percentages of what people make as an affiliate and what work people do. We've been doing this for a long, long time, combined between my business partner and myself, 60 years. All right. So we understand the number game. We know the percentages of what people get in based upon affiliates and so on and so forth. And this is a very rich pay plan. All right. How many of you guys like that idea? How many of you see a pool that you would like to dive into? Now, these bonus pools are paid out on the 15th of the following month. All right. So last but not least, I'm going to go to the last slide here and talk about check match. How many of you like to help people make money? Is there anybody in here that like to help people make money? Drop a me in there if that's you. I see Gloria. She likes to help people make money. Just one of you. Leanne loves to help people make money. I know David does. I see Amy does. Hank does. That's awesome. So here's what I want you guys to understand. If you personally enroll an affiliate and you get them in pool 1 through 10, doesn't matter. Any money that they make from that pool, we're going to pay you 1 to 5% of their check from our corporate account. So if you're in pool 1, you're going to get a 1% override. If you're in pool 8, you're going to get a 2% override. If you're in pool 9, you're going to get a 3% override. And if you're in pool 10, you get a 5% override. You can see the numbers on the bottom of your screen. These are all examples of pool 7, 8. If you help somebody make $500 and you're in pool 7, 8, 9, or 10, you can see the money that you would make. And there's no limit. Some of you, I know Sloppy's on here. He's brought in almost 50 people in the last 72 hours. And his goal is to help those 50 people make checks so that way he gets a check match. All right. Same thing. If you help someone make $1,500 on the right side of your screen and you're in pool 7, 8, 9, and 10, you can see the bonuses, but you could help 5, 10, 15, 20 people make checks, hundreds of people. There's no limit. And you can see the 5,000 and the 10,000 as well. So you guys, we, in my opinion, been doing this for a long time. We are one of the richest compensation plans in the game. And we know compensation plan drives behavior. We know it. We know that personal sales are going to get you into the pools. We know that when you help new people get started and help them make money, we're going to pay you a check match. We know if you help everybody in our company make sales, that increases the gross top line revenue, which puts more money in the pools. And the more people that join the company, the more pools you're in. Like every aspect of our compensation plan motivates you to go do the work. So we grow this truly as a one team, one dream opportunity. That's what we created with this whole idea. It's freaking amazing. All right. So last slide is on Monday, we launched what's called the Founders Circle. What does the Founders Circle really mean? This is not for everybody. That's what it means. Founders are visionaries. Visionaries see things before they actually they're real, before they actually become to a reality. Not everybody can handle the founders launch. That's why not everybody said no in the dorm room for Facebook or the garage with Microsoft or Google. They weren't visionaries. They wish they were, but they weren't. The visionaries that say, why not? Let's give it a shot. We got nothing to lose. So we really made this special. For the month of August, we are doing what's called the Founders Launch. During the Founders Launch, you're going to be the first people into the jet stream, which means 100% of the people that enroll after you financially benefit you to get in the pools faster. We're going to get you a very special pin, lapel pin, that you can wear proudly, that you're going to only get as a founder. We're doing a founders event in Orlando, Florida. Anybody like pool parties, cabana parties, food brought to your cabana, music, all the goodies? We're doing a pool party on the 6th in Orlando that you're invited to as a founders. We're piggybacking off of a business summit called Faith Over Fear Live with Ray Higdon, about 20 different 7 and 8 figure earners specialized in our industry. We're all going to be there. Any event that we do, for example, we're going to do a launch event at the end of February for the entire company, early March in Dallas, Texas. You're going to get 25% off tickets, preferred seating, special recognition at all of our events going forward. Private training, what does that mean? How many of you like to be in the know, in the now? It's so funny. I have people that are on here tonight and I give them a little bit of information and they're like, I can't wait till tomorrow. You got to tell me now. I need to know now. How many of you are like that? Someone gives you a little bit of information, but it's not enough and it irritates you until they give you the full scoop. Yeah. And so private trainings is every quarter. We're going to do a founders training, leadership training for you and share with you and forecast with you everything that Lavardi's done, where we're going, what we're doing. You're going to have a voice in the company. We're going to hear you. We're going to, listen to what your wants, needs, and desires are. We're not going to say yes to everything. We can't, but we're going to hear some ideas that you might have to make this better. Those are the founders. And you're going to be the first to get paid. When we go to pre-launch and everybody activates their account, you're going to get paid on day 1. My intent is to have over 100 people make a check on day 1 when we go from founders launch to launch. And I want that to be you. The $50 affiliate fee will be waived for all founders for the first year. You're going to be grandfathered in, so you're going to save $50. All right. And I know it says $99 to reserve your spot. We're putting an X through that tonight. You're not going to pay anything to be a founders. The $99 won't be due until we go from founders launch to pre-launch. You'll log into your account, you'll update your address, you'll make sure your account's ready, you'll put your banking information so you can get paid. And when you activate your account, that means our back office is ready for you. Our travel app is ready for you. Our marketing is app for you. All of our videos are done for you. All of our PDF documents. We have a digital file cabinet called the Boards app, which has all of our resources. Everything that you're going to need to build a global business, a turnkey business, will be delivered at pre-launch. And that's when you'll pay the $99 with everybody else. So right now, today, you have the ability to get in for $0 to lock your spot. Anybody like $0 to get in early, lock your spot? And I challenge you guys, this is going to grow viral. We will have over 1,000 people enroll during the founders launch. Around 2:00 Eastern on Monday, we launched. And before midnight, we had 300 people enroll. We will have over 500 people enroll by Saturday. We are on fire. We have mass momentum. It is up to you to show the masses to get in early. You are the voice. Instead of spending the money on marketing dollars elsewhere, you're getting that marketing dollars. That's what this whole thing's all about. And so we're excited. We're incredibly grateful that you guys are here. I know I would have went a little bit longer tonight. I wanted you guys to really understand the vision of what we're doing. I believe everything happens for a reason. I think we're all here for the same reason. And what I'm going to do real quick, if you guys have a question, put it in the chat. I'll get them answered, because some of you are here right now going, dang, I'm excited about this. I want to get started. Well, first of all, whoever invited you on here, text them and say, I'm ready to get started, so they can send you your link so you can get locked in, because every minute counts. I sent a link to somebody on Monday and they didn't get in until Tuesday. 300 people enrolled before they got in. Bad mistake, bad mistake. Shame on them. It just happens. 300 people, no bueno. So understand something. Every minute people are enrolling in this thing. Every day people are enrolling in this thing. There's 48 people live on here right now. And we have almost 400 people in not even 72 hours that have enrolled in this thing, guys. It's going to get big, exponential growth. We are literally, we are in position to pay out commissions in 175 countries, over 70 currencies, including cryptocurrency, if that answers your question, Leanne. So we are designed to win. I will tell you this, and I'm very proud of this, and it's not to be like boast, but all the tools, all the systems, all the resources, most people don't put in place until they're doing a couple million a month in revenue. We decided to do it out of the gate to get to our goal faster. All right, that's what we're doing. Yes, Aaron. Yes, Aaron Clements, my crypto man. Yes. All right. Tell me more about the $50 percent. It's very simple. You go eat at a restaurant, the bill's $50. You can use $25 from your credit, $25 you pay cash or your Visa card. Simple as that. And then you could use it till your credits are gone. Every month you pay your subscription, it reloads. Really simple. I can't tell you the subscription's free, but if you eat out 2 or 3 times a month, it's pretty much free. Would you guys agree with that? I mean, that's really, I can't say, hey, it's free because you're taking money out of your pocket, but you're just moving money from one bucket to the other is what you're doing. So what I'm going